Good morning. Yeah, I don't know why I'm like compelled to do this. Like totally just right first thing in the morning, hair still messy, pajamas on. Um, but anyway, I won't think about it too much. So yeah, so let's just see what comes through for today. Okay. The first word that comes to mind is happiness. Happiness. That's amazing. That's such a great word to come through for the first word to start your Friday, right? Isn't that so wonderful? It's so positive. It's so happiness. Happiness is a little bit of like elusive, not elusive, but like subjective, right? Because everybody's happiness is subjective. It's what everyone's level is, what they prefer. But I think yeah, everything's connected. Where like to get to your happiness, you have to follow your heart and your truth and your path. That's your happiness. So whatever makes you happy, that's what's important to do right now. Not what everybody else says, not what everybody else thinks, but you. So it's tapping into what makes you happy and what's going to bring you the most happiness. Obviously not in a detriment or harm for others, but yeah. I don't know why I had to add that in, but I guess because people could take things out of context. All right. Happiness knows no bounds. Okay. So that's like the idea of getting rid of limiting beliefs, right? Getting rid of limiting beliefs, getting rid of limiting beliefs and like old toxic patterns and old toxic thoughts and things that we think are like the truth when they're not. So I think for a lot of people, you're so used to living in the societal norm, what your parents taught you, what your school taught you, what other people, even social media, the memes, everything. There's no limit. There's no limit to your potential. There's no limit to your dreams. And, it's not like an illusion of grandeur. It's just tapping into what your unique gifts are and your soul and your purpose. And then that is unlimited. I don't think we're all, I don't think it's realistic to say that we're all like, we all have our gifts. We all have our gifts. We all have our talents. We all have our story and our destiny. And, so I think it's that idea of the limiting beliefs is honing into your truth. All right. Okay, love. The word love came to my mind. So loving yourself, loving others, unconditional love. Love is also like this. I feel like we've just romanticized it and Hollywooded it, and like that's not real. The stuff that's in Hollywood. Love is it's complex. It's not just like, okay, I love my romantic partner and I love my family. It's like the concept that I think it's the key It's the key to happiness. The key to happiness is moving in the vibration of love, and love in Hebrew is ahava, and I believe ahava is, I think the root ahav or hav is to give. So the more we give, not to deplete ourselves, but the idea of giving and like expandedness and limitless and, you know, kind of going into that positive vibration and not this limited like fear. Like that's not, it's interesting how it's like, what's the opposite of fear? Courage, bravery, yes, but most of the things that I've read, it's like, no, it's from fear to love, because I think it's the idea of compassion and patience and just flow. I think that's what it is. All right, I hope that was a little confusing for me. All right, let's get into the Louise Hay affirmations card of the day. And this is so appropriate for me, and just I feel like a lot of people, and especially what I was saying about living your what makes you happy. So I now do work I love, and I am well paid for it. Okay, I now do work I love, and I am well paid for it. So take that as however that applies to you. I now do work I love, and I am well paid for it. Okay, and let's see what the other side says. It says, I am appreciated and well compensated wherever I work. Again, I am appreciated and well compensated wherever I work. So important, right? You know, we want to just feel like what we're doing matters and that people care. You know, I feel like that's the core of burnout, is doing something and feeling like you're not being appreciated or getting paid appropriately for your efforts. So, yep. So that's it for today. Sending love and light, and it is Erev Shabbos. So good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbos Kodesh, and happy Hanukkah.